So I was standing in the shade house and I want to go over a little solution to one of my problems I had. While we're in here, I'll show you some plants, a little jackfruit going on. These are some mangoes waiting to get grafted. They're almost pencil size, which is usually when I do my grafting. These are a couple of ones I've already grafted. This is a Chakanan mango. I got about, I think it was 4 successful ones. This is a little sapodilla, little black sapote, another grafted mango. It got, this one's ice cream bean, that little guy right there. Here's another one of my mangoes that I grafted. You can see that guy healing up real good. It's already on like a second or third flush. But the problem I was having was here. I guess some mice or squirrels or something figured out that these things are pretty delicious that I was putting in here. The only thing I had in here were Malabar spinach seeds. And they came out and they dug them up and they ate them and they messed everything up. Luckily it wasn't anything expensive or anything terribly valuable, but I wanted to come up with a solution to fix that now before later on it comes, you know, a problem. So I'll go show you that. Check out the little strawberry tree. Got one coming up. Almost ready. My first solution for my seed starting was to start with my little cement plastic mixing container. So this is where I usually start my seed mix for my soil cuber. So I wanted to use that, but keep mice out of it. So I made a little simple frame. So after that, I wanted to focus on having something that could protect my grafted mangoes and larger plants that obviously can't fit in that. So this was the solution. My seedling cage. This 1/4-inch mesh, framed out, pressure treated wood. On top, this is 30% shade cloth, and then I covered it with a 1/4-inch mesh on top of it to keep the little digging animals from destroying my shade cloth. So it should add to the longevity of this cloth and keep them from penetrating this little fortress. This is the opening so I can access the seedlings. This is almost 2 feet tall, and then another 6 inches down for the seedlings to sit in. But I mean, basically, it's basically a chicken hutch or a rabbit hutch with 1/4-inch mesh to keep all the little critters from eating my plants. When I designed this shade house, I have this bench where I do all my potting and they get to sit in the shade. I included this hole for that cement bin. Here I can start mixing my seed mix, throw the soil from the old pots, do whatever dirty work that I need a proper bin for. And say I want to take this out, put something else in there, maybe have multiple ones I want to cycle through, or I just want to add my top. Now I got it protected in place just to keep critters out. So this is my nursery setup. Also hurricane season, so I wanted to give you some ideas. So this is my little bamboo wall that I'm setting up. Kind of see it. And it's to block my northern winds, which are coming from behind that bamboo. Eventually, since this is a clumping variety, these little clumps will be probably 20 feet wide impenetrable. Stop the wind. They look gorgeous, and they make a lovely sound when it's windy. So this is another windbreak. These are pigeon peas, and that way behind the camera is north. So when the northerns come in, they come ripping through here. So first is the bamboo wall, then hits the pigeon peas. Behind it, this is a dwarf moringa. It's flowering. Look at these sweet looking little seed pods. Kind of sick looking. Flowers are gorgeous. Almost like an orchid. And of course you got this great nutritious peppery spicy leaf. And it's a dwarf, so it doesn't get too crazy. I'm 6'5" and it's just a little bit taller than me. So this is another protected area. More pigeon peas, nitrogen fixer. Behind it, which you can't see right now, I'll get in closer, is a Nam Dak Mai mango. Now this little windbreak hasn't really caught up very well. So these are more the pigeon peas, which are all around this little planting, but they're kind of wispy. I was hoping I'd have a wall by now to protect this Alfonso mango. Mulberries, Pakistani mulberry. Look at that, almost ready to eat. This is the second flush of mulberries that it's put out, so that's pretty sweet. This is my Adamoya, about 6 feet tall. It's a good sized bush, but even better is that guy right there. It's about the size of a baseball, and I'm getting excited at the thought of eating this guy. More excited to grow whatever seeds that are inside of here. Adamoya. Doesn't take a lot of care. I hardly ever remember to water this thing. It's been through our freak apocalyptic half-inch snow we had last year. That's a great plant to have. So here at the banana circle, more pigeon peas on the outskirt of the circle. Just trying to be a little bit of more of a windbreak. Trying to keep the humidity and stuff into this banana circle. I want to keep all that moisture, the humidity, the warmth, so when we do get those freak winter storms, you know, these bananas aren't starting all over. So if I go a couple of feet more, there's another windbreak. If you're in Florida, you probably know what this is. This is elephant grass, so another windbreaker. So if we go back all the way at the beginning of the north side of the property, it's the bamboo that's filling in and the little sections of pigeon peas for those mangoes. We hit this wall of elephant grass. Then behind it, there's some more pigeon peas that are thickening up, all to help create a better little microclimate for these bananas. There's taro in there. Actually, my taro might have got attacked by chickens. Keep on escaping. Nice little area for this jabuticaba. Got a chicken feather in here because they've been up to no good. And some kind of, I guess, bees or carpenter bees or something take a piece of this cassava for their little home. More moringa. There's a jackfruit. Katuk. Moringa. Javelin plum. There's sweet potato all over there. Back to the bananas. Gotta check on these chickens. It's time for sleep, chickens. Time to go sleep. You got these little coverings right here. These are more jackfruit. There's a jackfruit under there as well. Planted these from seeds. There's a cage around it because apparently rabbits like to eat the leaves on the jackfruit. And I have this around there, just a little extra protection, because my chickens are just pains in the butt.